Hi, Herndon. Welcome to the May Minutes with the Mayor. And I'm out on the town green on a lovely May afternoon with our new chief, Stephen Pihonak. Chief has been with the town for 25 years and a man that I admire tremendously for how he has really integrated himself into the fabric of the Herndon community. You might also know him as K9 Bragg's father. So welcome, Chief.
Thank you so much, Mayor. I appreciate you having me here today and picked a great day.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'd really like to talk today about what we're doing, what your plans are for the future of the force, and what we're doing for community engagement.
Absolutely.
So let's start with any key priorities you have.
One of the new interesting things we're doing, we've just been granted by the council in this last budget 2 new positions. We're going to be using these 2 new positions as our community engagement team. And what we're going to do with that team is they're primarily going to be out on bicycles, integrated out in the community, kind of hitting some of our higher crime areas, our problem areas, addressing some of those citizens' concerns, quality of life issues. So, once we can start hiring for those positions in July, we hope to start that and get that process. So this is a brand new team for us, and it's going to be kind of exciting.
Of course, we're excited. It's something that we put in and we dedicated in the budget. We feel it's specifically necessary for building that our police are not just for enforcement, we're here for safety and engagement with all. So how will we kind of assess the goals of this community engagement team?
It's kind of hard to put a number on it, I think, but the more we get out there, and we want to engage, number one, with our businesses. We want to get in with our HOAs, our community groups, and you're going to see us in a lot of these things. And success is that when our community comes out and they see those officers, they might know those officers by name. They wouldn't be afraid to walk up to those officers, engage them, talk to them. And that's what the whole goal is here. And that's why I think the officers being out on the bikes is so important. And we've talked about this before, whereas if the community sees an officer in a car sitting there doing something, writing paperwork, they may not feel as inclined to walk up to them as we wish they would, because they would have the same interaction. But when they're out there and kind of among the community and doing those things, we hope that they start that conversation. And that's what's so important about all this.
And they're viewed as another community member who's there for them.
That's all we are. That's all we are. Yeah.
We've implemented and we're looking at technology to help us. Certainly, we've implemented a new parking portal for reporting. We are putting in new cameras at the perimeter of the town, flock cameras.
That's right.
So what other things, those are high technology to enable higher touch. So what else are we doing for community engagement in HPD?
Some of the things that we want to do is, like I said, is we want to be out there among the people doing those things. The flock cameras are going to be great. What those are is a force multiplier for our police department. So when we don't have eyes in every corner of the town, we're going to use technology as those eyes for us. We want to improve the efficiency, and that's like our parking portal, and we're kind of going to add to that too in the future, is we want to make it efficient for people to be able to communicate and contact their police department is what it is. And so when they want to request an officer for a meeting, we want to be able to do that. And Herndon already has a great app that's being used right now, the Herndon on the Go. They can just boom, hit that. If there's parking issues, they want to have a community, an officer at one of their meetings, we're going to oblige that. So, but other than that, like we got to get out there in the communities. Traffic enforcement is a big one, right? We get a lot of comments from the public about things like that.
I had one today.
Yeah. So it's just it's an ongoing.
We're still supporting neighborhood watch programs and helping those.
Yeah, of course. So National Night Out, of course, is our big night where we get out there among all the communities.
It's always a fantastic evening.
Always a great night. Yeah, this is be like 26 for me now at this point. So, but it's always new every year. It's great. So we encourage everyone to come out for that. Since I've been chief, I've been going to a lot of HOA meetings and other community meetings, and I've been talking to them, and I just find out we've got to just get back into going to those meetings. You find out what's going on in those neighborhoods because they'll tell you, and then they know they can reach out to us and get back. So what I want to do here, actually moving forward too, is our supervisors and officers, get them a little bit more plugged into some of those meetings. So I want someone in that community to know that's my officer over there. He knows the issues in my neighborhood because we hear the community talking about those all together. It creates that bond, that relationship between the officer and the community.
I think that's critically important. As we said at the top of this, it's not just enforcement, it's safety, it's integration into the social fabric of the community.
Absolutely.
It's about helping neighbors to help one another.
Yeah.
So I can't say enough how much I appreciate what you're doing and all you've done for 25 years and will continue to do in Herndon. And I'm just pleased that I'm the mayor that gets to work so closely with you.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. 25 years have gone by like a blur. I tell people I've worked in Herndon all these years because I enjoy it. I enjoy coming to work every day. I love this community, and they've always been very good to us. And you know, we turn around and we're good to the community, and we hope they appreciate it.
Well, we look forward to seeing you out there. Thanks, Steve, Chief, rather, and thanks to all of you out in Herndon.
Thank you, Mayor.